We see governor of California demands and puts a new law that prohibits Christian people to sing or chant in church. It's heartbreaking to watch, to see what's going on in the United States. There's division, separation. There is uncertainty is floating in the air. Just 3-4 months ago, we have witnessed how local governments shut small business down. They demanded that we stayed home, quarantined ourselves from other people. And most of us fell into this trap that local governments set before us. They said that it's going to be better for us if we quarantine ourselves from other human beings. We will protect ourselves, we will protect our health. But many of us were so naive to buy into this agenda, and we follow their stupid, crazy rules. And as countries started to open up, as states started to open up, riots broke out. And all over the United States, it spread like a wildfire. Racism became a thing. Racism became a headlines in the news. And as racism started to die out, we see governor of California demands and puts a new law that prohibits Christian people to sing or chant in church. And as I can understand, that's discrimination. That's discrimination against Christianity. Somehow they found this, and somehow they tested that by singing in church we spread COVID-19. But when people were looting, protesting, yelling, they're screaming their heads off, there was no COVID-19. There was no virus that was spreading. And how crazy, how ludicrous it is. We discriminate the church. We close the church, but we allow protest. We allow protests that go around and disturb, bring violence into our nation. But for peaceful gathering like church, we close them down. I'm talking to the pastors right now. I'm talking to Christian people as well. Why are we standing up? Why are we protesting against government, against tyranny, against stupidity? Why are we stand up and say this is enough? This is enough, and this is not gonna go any further. Why don't we have some dignity in us as well? This is our right. And listen, I'm hurt. I'm hurt to see what's happening in our country. This is persecution. This is persecution. This is not to prevent COVID-19. First, they closed your mouth. They told you to quarantine at home. They separated you and me. They put a division between us. They separated, and they told if we get too close to another human being, we will spread this COVID-19. We will spread the virus. And they fed lies. They fed so many lies to you and me. As you go to a store, people become so crazy when you get too close to them. And how messed up, how crazy just even that sounds. It's sad to see what we have come to. Other countries experienced this tyranny, and they call to us. I am an immigrant and came from a country where persecution was real and it still exists. We are facing this in our country as one state. And if we allow this nonsense to go any further, if we allow this nonsense to go in this state, and we don't protest as a church, we don't stand up and fight, we will lose all our rights, and it will spread to all the different states. It will spread to all the states. And I'm talking to you, church. This is a time to stand up and wake up. This is a time to stand up, pray, but at the same time have a voice. While you still have some voice, while you still have First Amendment. Listen, this is not, in the Bible says, if a house is divided, it will not stand. So if we want to continue, to gather in a worship place, in a gathering place, and in a church setting, and we want to worship our God, we need to do something. Pastors, I'm talking to you. What we need to do is come to the local government, and protest these stupid laws that make no sense. If people can go protest, if people can go and loot, if they can scream their head off, we can sing in church as well. We as Christians, yes, there's a thing that Christian people don't sue, but we need to sue the local government. We need to sue the local government for mandating something that makes no sense. You think this is conspiracy? No, this is real. This is madness. This should not exist. This should not be happening. And we as people, we need to stand up. So as I'm speaking to you right now, I might not live in California. I might not resign in that state. But I feel hurt for that state. I feel hurt for that place where Christian people are being persecuted, where Christian people are being pushed, where Christian people are being forced to close their mouth. And this should not be happening. We as a nation need to stand up to this tyranny. We as a nation need to say enough is enough. Local governments should not be mandating, should not be saying such thing like this, that we cannot sing in church. Listen, we can and we will. I want to encourage everyone. We still have a voice. We still live in a free country. We still have some freedoms, and we should exercise every freedom possible. If we have a First Amendment, freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, we should exercise that right. And we should continue to sing and chant in church as much as we want. We should not allow local governments to mandate to close us down. If we live in a free country, let's protest. Let's go to the local governments and tell them, listen, you are not going to demand, you are not going to mandate. And let's show that Christian people have a voice as well. Not just Black Lives Matter, not just gay, not all the other people that are trying to destroy this country. But Christian people bring order and peace, comfort in such a time like this, and they're trying to close our mouth down. Listen, devil is real, and he is trying to destroy us because he understands. He understands if we as Christians, if we continue to sing, if we continue to worship our God, if we continue to proclaim His name, He is scared of us. So let's not be afraid of the local government. Let's not be afraid of authorities. And let's come and protest against this. Let's protest against the tyranny and stupidity. So I hope you understand what we need to do. And I hope you can spread this message far and wide. help me spread this message so people can understand and realize, listen, I don't want you to be naive and just buy into this agenda and think, oh, they care for us. They care for our health. No, they don't care for your health. They don't give a crap about you. They rather you die than you be on this earth. So while we still have some voice, let's go and fight for our freedom, for our First Amendment, freedom of assembly, freedom of speech. Let's not have any government, not local government, not federal government, mandate what happens in a church. Please help me spread this message. Share this with your friends, share this with your co-workers, share this across the internet, share this on the Facebook, share this on Instagram, share this anywhere you can, so we can stop and so we can create a movement and show people that Christian people have also a voice. Not just Black Lives Matter, but Christian people as well. And church, I just want to tell you this as well. Hard times are coming, so you need to pray. You need to pray that God takes us through this and keeps us safe. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.